A big hello from your friend Brisky. Have you heard of baby animals getting separated from their families in the wild? A baby gorilla gets separated from its family. We have to ride to different regions to find her home. Along the way, there are situations that demand making the right decisions based on available options. Our little friend Zoobie is a 1-year-old gorilla who has been found wandering on the outskirts of a city. She was found by a kind-hearted man named Mr. Animan. He is an animal lover and owns the Bow Wow shelter for animals.
Where did you come from, little gorilla? I'm going to call you Zoobie. Do you like that? Don't look so sad. Don't worry. I'm going to find out where you came from and take you back there.
And so, Mr. Animan hired a hot air balloon and flew around the world to see if Zoobie would recognize her home if she saw it. Where do you think gorillas live? What do you think they eat? Mr. Animan finds out that gorillas live mostly in forests. They can be found in hot or cold climates. They eat fruits, leaves, seeds, bamboo. They rarely drink water since the food they eat is very rich in water. Zoobie and Mr. Animan travel all over the world. He tells little Zoobie about every region to see if she recognizes where she belongs.
This is a desert, Zoobie. It is a dry area where there is very little rainfall and few trees and plants. The desert can be very hot during the day and very cold at night.
Is this Zoobie's home? Would it be a good decision to leave her here? Take a look at the conditions for a gorilla's habitat before you make your decision.
Zoobie, if this is your home, you would have to eat mostly cactus. You would have to get used to extremely hot or cold weather. You would also not find enough food to eat. You don't belong here. But it looks like we have to stay here a little longer. It will soon be too dark to travel.
Mr. Animan and Zoobie have to spend the night in the desert. 1. A tent on a sand dune. 2. A campfire in the middle of the desert. 3. A tent by the oasis. Which of these spots is the best option for Animan and Zoobie to camp at night? Why do you think so? The desert gets cold at night, so camping on a sand dune or in the open are not good options. Camping by the oasis in a tent is a good idea. There will be water nearby and they can stay warm in the tent.
Have you been to the grassland, Zoobie? There is a lot of grass in these regions, but not too many trees. You will find trees only by the river. Here, the summers are hot with some rainfall. Winters are cold. During autumn, grass turns to hay. Is this your home, Zoobie?
Will it be a good decision to leave Zoobie here? Take a look at the conditions for a gorilla's habitat before you make your decision.
This is not Zoobie's home. She can't find her favorite fruits and bamboo here. Let's move ahead.
Oh, looks like there are strong winds blowing here. Should Animan and Zoobie wait till the wind is calmer? If they take off now, what could happen? If they take off in windy weather, the hot air balloon could be blown away in the wrong direction. So Animan and Zoobie wait till the wind is calmer before they take off.
Zubi, we have now reached the polar region, the areas around the north and south poles of the earth. Looks like you don't like the cold, Zubi. You are shivering. It is cold here right through the year. It snows heavily, and during winters you won't even see the sun for weeks. But during summer you will have continuous daylight for several weeks. No nights. Only mosses, lichens and grasses grow here. There are no forests. Is this where you come from, Zubi?
Will it be a good decision to leave Zoobia here? Take a look at the conditions for a gorilla's habitat before you make your decision.
Looks like only animals with thick furry coats can survive this cold. Besides, there is nothing for you to eat here, Zubi. It is late evening and it will be dark soon. So we have to spend the night here, Zubi. But wait, it is really cold here. Let me check my supplies and see if I have proper clothing for us to stay.
This is what Mr. Animan found in his supply shelf on the hot air balloon. Set 1. T-shirt, shorts, shirt and pants, hat. Set 2. Raincoat, umbrella, gumboots. Set 3. 2 jackets, muffler, scarf, gloves, blanket. Which set of clothes is most appropriate for cold weather? That's right. We need warm clothes for cold weather. This is perfect for both of them.
Thank God for warm clothes. Now we are off again. This is the equatorial region, the areas near the equator. Zubi, you look happy. Do you recognize the place? Let's land and see. These are called rainforests. They are covered with thick green trees and plants. These trees remain green all year round. That is why they are called evergreen forests. The forests are so dense it is tough to pass through them. It has teak, mahogany, ebony, bamboo and rosewood trees. The climate here is hot and wet. Do you come from here, Zubi?
Take a look at the conditions for a gorilla's habitat before you make your decision.
Yes, we have found Zubi's home, a place where Zubi and her friends have an endless supply of vegetables, maize, bananas, groundnuts and tapioca to eat. She loves the climate here and she has found her family at last. Goodbye, Zubi. I'm glad you are happy now.
Thank you for helping Animan and Zoobia. Now you know that before you make any decision, it is important that you analyze the situation, evaluate existing options, and pick the best possible choice.